very just burnt, just cremate me. That's how I say cremate me, man.
I ain't want to. I don't put him on the fire. I don't want to go to hell, man. No, man, no.
Yeah, save a little coin, save a little bucks and
Have your
shit.
ashes in the house and stuff. You gonna be
All right,
around there still.
hey, you do what you want with the motherfucker. I'm gone, man. I'm out of here.
You around there coming in the spirit world and still, you know what I'm saying, brushing up against your wife. She in the kitchen. You just, I just
Hey,
felt
for
something.
real. For real.
I know that's you, Sackler.
For real. For real. Hey, for real. Yeah. Got the ashes all in the room and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's you, baby. I know that's you. I know that's you. I felt it.
I felt it. Yes, sir. Yes, hey, what is it? Yes, Lord.
Now, is this guy wrong for cutting off his son after his mom passed away? Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you gotta hear this story. I want you to check this video out.
I was the beneficiary since I was paying for it. Now that his mom is gone and not helping pay his bills, Mark is calling me for help. I said no. I said he had the money from his mom's life insurance. Everything else is quite literally mine. Even the car she drove was leased by me. He is upset with me and said that I obviously had never thought of him as a son if I was willing to do this. I told him to ask his bio dad for help since that's who he wanted in his life.
Hello, happy Sunday, everyone. This is your boy No Filter, man, bringing y'all another episode. Me and my brother, Sackcloth, today we're gonna handle the thing. Mr. Fit by Faith got something to do today, man. So let's get it on. Today's subject, our bonus kids, man. I say bonus, I don't say stepchild, I say our bonus kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You in their life, I mean, you don't did everything for them. They get grown, it's time to cut ties. What you think about that, man? Let's talk about it. So, but before that, I need y'all to like, subscribe, comment, man, and let us know what your thoughts, man. But let's get into this episode.
Last marriage, but I think I kind of got it right.
My wife as an individual, myself as an individual. That way we can.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Been together 20-some years and still learning each other.
Bro, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
What's good, man? What's good?
Can't complain, man. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. Happy Sunday. Thanks for tapping in with us, man. We appreciate y'all. So yeah, bonus kids. I like how you word that, though, bro. I like how you word that.
Yeah,
My
I
dad-
got that. I forgot who I was watching, man. They called. Matter of fact, it was an old guy I was talking to. He said he don't never say step because and he say bonus. So I started using that word ever since then, man. So
Mhm.
it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Shit, I remember my dad used to tell me, he was like, he had, we had a stepmom and all that stuff. He was like, we like my stepbrother this, stepbrother that. He's like, hey, man, look, stop all that shit, man. That's your damn brother. You feel me? That's how he used to train us. He ain't let us use that step shit. You feel me? Either that's your brother or he ain't your damn brother. You feel what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
forgot how the old man explained it to me, but it made sense to me, man. So I really, ever since we had that talk, and he broadened my horizon with that, you know what I'm saying? But that word, the bonus, I always used it. So
Yeah. But yeah, man. So what's good with it, bro? How we finna attack this today?
man, let's look at the video, man. We go talk about it, man, because you know what I'm saying. I know it's in every household, for most households today, dealing with bonus kids. You know what I'm saying? How to you know what I'm saying, how to deal with them, how to, you know what I'm saying. You raise them to your liking. Then when they get grown, they kind of switch on you, man. They kind of want to go back, you know what I'm saying, reach out to the biologicals, and you know what I'm saying, and it's all kind of scenarios out there, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's watch the video.
Bad.
Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you gotta hear this story. I want you to check this video out.
I've been my son's dad since he was 1. He is 27 now. I was friends with his mom for years before she got pregnant and the bio dad took off. I was around helping her with stuff, and one thing led to another, and we got together. It wasn't really planned or anything, it just happened. Her and I cared for each other deeply, but it wasn't some huge romantic story. We were a partnership. We got married when Mark was 3, and I adopted him when he was 5. Tammy took care of Mark, me, and my house. I worked and paid for everything. It was a good life. I had never wanted kids, but I loved Mark and gave him everything I could, not just material goods. I was there for him growing up. I attended all his extracurricular activities that I could. I taught him how to ride a bike and how to change his oil. We took him on my vacations. I made sure that when he graduated from university, he was debt free. He was always a good kid. University changed him. He became distant. He would call to talk to his mom, but not me. It turns out he met a girl who had been adopted and she had baggage. She decided to share with him. He had contacted his biological father and I was being displaced. Mark was everything to Tammy and she supported him in everything. As his mom, I would expect no less, but it still hurt to be cut out of his life. When Tammy got sick, Mark and I would see each other when he came to see her, but we would barely talk. When she passed away, I saw him at the funeral and then only heard from him to settle her estate, which was not much. She had a very small life insurance policy that she left Mark. Everything else was mine. Her bank account only had the money we budgeted for her. There wasn't much in it because she had been subsidizing Mark's life since he graduated. Like clockwork, every month I would deposit her share of our budget and most of it went to him. Tammy and I had a separate life insurance policy that we set up. It was more substantial than the other one.
So where you at so far with? What's your thoughts so far?
Listen, man, it's a grown ass dude, and he's been, you know what I'm saying, he's so used to being taken care of by, you know what I'm saying, mom looking out for him. I know it ain't the stepdad. I think it's just more so the mom looking out for him. And
Yeah.
he's used to that. He's used to that extra money. I know he probably getting a little money, but he's used to that extra money that mom is giving him. So I think that's what's going on.
Okay, because this is like uncharted territory to me. So that's why I thought this was a good topic. Like I figured I'll get some good insight and learning. You know what I mean? Because I've really never been in that position where I have been played the role of so-called stepdaddy before. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's one of those. It's weird because like you could no matter like and that at that time they were young. You feel what I'm saying? They were extremely young. So it never got to this point here, but it was always, you know what I'm saying, it was some issues even still back then, you know what I mean, when I was in, long before our relationship now, you feel me, my marriage now. But it was issues, the daddy thing, you know what I mean, and just simple things, you know what I mean. So but it was also I had to understand like because I was the one pretty much providing, you feel what I'm saying, doing all the providing, bringing in the dollars and all that shit. Granted, he eventually ended up getting put on child support by the baby mama and all that, but as far the majority of the time was being I was the one present. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think it's things that you should expect going in to situations like this?
No, well, my situation, I didn't expect anything, man. You know what I'm saying? I came in one of my bonus child's life when she was 4. So basically, my son was born, she was 4. So I basically raised them both up together, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but then, things starting to change, when she got older. She got around this 15, 16 age. She wanted to know more about her father and all that. And I'm the type of person, like I told my wife, you know what I'm saying, I don't want her to not know who her father is. Tell her who her father is, you know what I'm saying? So let her get to know him. You know what I'm saying? She heard, you know what I'm saying, the things about him and, the mistakes that he made in life because he was incarcerated. And she kind of wanted to know more, but she waited to that age to try to know more. So I didn't take that away from her. I didn't take that opportunity away from her. You know what I'm saying? Let her know.
Yeah.
Then when she finally met him, you know what I'm saying, and talked to him, you know what I'm saying, when she was mad with me, she talked to him and he said whatever, all little fuck shit, whatever. But but she finally realized, you know what I'm saying, who's really been there for her.
Correct.
And so I think that's where we at now today.
Yeah.
But yeah, she realized, man. You know, the truth always gonna come out. You know,
Of
I don't have
course.
to do nothing. I don't have to down nobody or hate on nobody.
Yeah.
It's gonna always come out.
Yeah, that's facts. You ain't time gonna reveal it all. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that person gonna show that person gonna show who that person is really, who they really are. You feel what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, he wasn't there for nothing. He wasn't there for the, you know what I'm saying, everything, bro. What females go through, you know what I'm saying? I was there for all that, you know, and had those talks with her and all that. So
yeah, I feel that. And I'm, you know, at certain point,
I think he owed me. I think the nigga owed me some money. You know what I'm saying? All the monies and stuff I don't spend.
Yeah, for real.
Time, all that. You owe me. You know what I'm saying?
Real. He needs some co-parent support.
Exactly.
Some co-parent. But yeah. And it's, you know, and it gotta be, you know, you just thinking about that, like I say, outside of from what I see, it gotta be a challenge because hell, sometimes you have to, it's hard enough with your own kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta know when to cut your own kids off. You know what I'm saying? Your biological kids to a certain extent. And then so I could see how getting into how a situation like that can be, you know what I'm saying, start to really get complicated. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mind cutting a person off, man. You know what I'm saying? I cut family off, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Friends, I done been friends since the dirt pile, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you outgrow people, man, and people change. So, you know, I cut people off, man. I'm gonna cut you off, just, you know what I'm saying, save my sanity. You know, I ain't gonna let you run me crazy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, you start acting up, you start going left on me, I cut y'all. I cut any more children off. I will. I want to deal with. I cut my son off. He started acting. I cut him off.
And that's what I was saying. Sometimes it's hard enough. You know what I mean? It can be hard. It can be a challenge enough with your own kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have to get to. I know. You know what I mean? Like say, mine get out of hand. He started doing that. Hey, I'm gonna cut his ass off too. I'm not gonna be done with you, but I'm gonna cut you off to a certain extent, depending on what it is you goddamn do. You feel what I'm saying? Like your ass is grass. You know what I mean? So, and like I say, for my sanity, safety, all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Safety for me and you, because I might, you know what I'm saying? Fuck
you up. Yep.
Let's just part ways and don't even say nothing to each other. You know what I'm saying? Just throw a juice up at me and keep it moving.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? Until, like I say, and that don't mean it's forever. You know what I mean? But it's till we reach a level, till we both reach a level of, I don't want to say security, or level of stability that we can grow from. You feel me? That we can become, the issue can become prosperous. You know what I'm saying? Again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you got to know, and I think that's a lot of people struggle with that type of shit. You feel me? But it's just part of life, man. It's just part of life.
But in that video, man, old boy was saying he went so much to, you know, after the insurance policy, they gave him some insurance money. They gave the son some insurance money, but he wanted more.
He wanted more.
Like he was entitled to more, like his half. The stepdads have, you know what I'm saying, like you entitled to that too. No, nigga, you got your money, you spent it. You got your own problem. Then you got your wife, you know what I'm saying, threatening him, talking about you can't see the grandkids no more. Cool. I don't like babysitting kids anyway, so cool. That would be right down my alley. You know what I'm saying? I agree with old boy. Cut them off, dude. Like we'll talk about it later. When you get right, you get your mind right, come to the house, step, you know what I'm saying? Let's sit down and eat some dinner and talk about it.
Yep. Simple. It's that simple. That's simple.
Oh man, just that simple.
We tend to
very simple if you let it be simple. It would be very simple for you.
Yep.
It can be hard too.
If you make it that way, you feel me? You choose to let it that way. Like I say, you ran through your money, bro. This man done did enough for you. It sounds like he done did enough for you. You feel me?
I mean, they don't been raising this man his whole life, but then you want to you want to get married and have kids and all that, then your mom passed away. You missing that additional income that's coming in, and now you feel like you entitled to his part of the insurance. No, man, you ain't make no insurance payment on that. They did that to
Nine
make sure
times out of 10, and 9 times out of 10, he had somebody in his ear too. You feel me? He probably had somebody
it
in his
don't
ear.
matter who was in his ear, dog. You ain't make no insurance payment. You should
Nothing.
be happy for what you get.
Yep.
And you say I can speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Real life experience. You know what I'm saying? My dad passed away. His money is out there. I know his money's out there. But my stepmom, she chose to do what she want to do. I know she probably watch. I don't care. But you know what I'm saying? You kind of owe me. But hey, it is what it is. It's God take care of it. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
That's real. Like I know, like I say, when my grandma passed, you know, not to get too deep into the family shit, but just, you know what I mean, like that's one of them things, bro. Like, okay, let's just say I don't want to bring them into that. Let's just say, you know, if something happened on my mom, you feel my living mother right now, you feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, I hope she got that shit squared away. Don't because I'm not the one that's gonna sit there and be going at about no damn money. Because I know how money is when people, you know, when people, when loved ones die, shit like that.
That's why I ain't making a big deal about this, man. Like you saying, it is what it is. I told my wife, you know what I'm saying, God go take care, man. He go take care of us. That's why he blessing us every day, dude.
That's why
I got a nice house. I drive good. You know what I'm saying? I got money in my bank.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. That's why I'm in the position that I am today. Because I don't get sucked into all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, like I say, God take care of me. You know what I'm saying? He opened doors that a nigga couldn't even imagine. You feel what I'm saying? So like I don't see money with death's first anyway. But money, when money's involved, bro, that shit, I don't see families get told to fuck up, bro.
Man, listen, it's like that every time. Every time somebody passes when they think they got something. Oh, that's when you see the true colors of all the family members, man. I don't care how close you are. I don't care if you a twin. Your twin gonna cut up on you about that money.
It ain't, and then sometimes it ain't even money. It's by the house, bro. It's by
materials, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Things.
Yep.
It could be the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It ain't too often that they go smooth. The only people they go smooth for is for the people who fall back and just take whatever hey, just give me whatever, man. Well, y'all figure that shit out, or just go by whatever they said. Leave, you know what I'm saying? Had left in the wheel or whatever. But other than that, bro,
that's what y'all will. Hey, give me whatever. I'll be appreciative. You know, so I'm very grateful for whatever you give me, man. Keep it moving.
Don't call me. Ask me my opinion on don't do none of that shit. Just say, hey, just put it in the middle. Just put it in the middle. You also you can't.
Can't.
Hey, that's real, bro. Put it in the mail. Shit. But you know, it's a car. Put it in the mail, man. You better get that bitch in the mailbox, man. Shit. Put it in the mail. I'm good. It keep me up out of all that though. And that's why I do think it is good for parents and loved ones and all that to kind of, like you say, have things in order. You feel what I'm saying? Because either way, 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna be like, man, I feel like I should have this, I should have that. But if it's written down, this is what you wanted, that kind of save a lot of shit. It kind of saves something.
That's what me and my wife kind of working on now. Like we talking to a lawyer about trust, putting everything in the trust, man. So we got we got property, so we got, just make sure the kids are straight, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody bigger or falling out or all that, but I know who ain't gonna get something. I can tell you that right now. Because the irresponsible.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, the responsibles will be, they'll be okay, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To us otherwise showing us, you know what I'm saying, they show us different. Then we'll change it all around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So kind of
you gotta put it in place, man. You gotta put those things in place. Like I say, it'll tear your whole family apart. So I think we don't came over the plan, and hey, it is what it is. Like I said, we looking in trust, we looking in life insurances. I mean, I'm trying to get into all this because I'm getting older. I ain't getting no younger, so I don't want nobody worrying about or having no fish fry trying to put me down. You know what I'm saying, and all that. I just, I want to go out smooth. Nobody stressing over nothing.
not the fish fry. Nah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? They fish fry every time. You know, it's dealing with us. You know, our people. You know, it's gotta have a fish fry. But you were
Yeah,
balling every weekend, and so
yeah. Like say, final thoughts for me. Get your hey, what they say, get your house in order. Try to help the ones that's you left behind out as much as possible. Kids, family, other relatives, whatever. Yeah, just try to help them out. Like say, try to get the paperwork done and all that. You know, what your wants and you know what you don't want, all that. You know, try to get it put down on something official. You feel me? But
yeah. From me, man, just you know what I'm saying. All the bonus kids out there, grown people out there. Appreciate what you got, man, and your bonus dads and moms and all that, man. So you know what I'm saying. Even though I talk a little shit, I love my bonus stepmom. You know what I'm saying. I love my bonus mama. You know what I'm saying. And I think she know that. You know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. I say shit. She know me. I'm the heathen of the family. So the black sheep, whatever you want to call it.
pick one.
Uh, yeah, man. Just appreciate them, man. Be grateful for everything they do for you. You know.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying. Up to the end.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're entitled to something. You ain't entitled to nothing, man. They go give you what they go give you. That's it. That's love. Love is
love.
first of all.
Yep.
Most people don't get the love. You know what I'm saying? You got some bonus kids out here don't get that love. They get that mistreatment. But you got somebody loving on you, man. Appreciate it.
Facts.
Appreciate it. Tell them. Give them their flowers.
Why they here?
Why they here?
And shout out again. Shout out to Fit by Faith, man. Hope everything good with you at the job, man. Don't work too hard.
Work, man. It is what it is. I'm glad I don't have no own calls, man.
For real, for real.
Mm.
For real.
Even though that's some good money, he making some good overtime right now. But
oh yeah. We gonna pull it. Yeah. I need bruh. Let me hold, son.
Yeah, borrow a couple 50 cents.
Why don't you let me hold it down?
Hey, this is the relapse, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, like my dog Fit by Bit Filter said earlier, and we out.